Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid Mix Show. It is a Wednesday night. It's time to talk a little bit about mixing. So we are a man down again. Unfortunately, Liam's not with us, our own mixing detective. He's just got family things going on at the moment. So he will be back in, maybe not next week, maybe a week after. I don't know. He will be back at some point. He will be back. I'll be back. So all we've got on tonight is myself, Benny Vapes. We've also got on our own mixing guru, which is Graham Net Reality.
Hello.
We have got our own mixing Jesus, which is Bobo from the Vapory.
Hello,
and
darling.
we've got the one and only The Chair.
Ooh.
So I hope you're all right out there. I hope you've got your mixing things. I hope you've had a good week. I'm back at work. It's been such a struggle for the last 2 days. Bloody hell. Getting up in the morning when you're not used to getting up till like 11 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? Oh, fuck it.
Do you know what? Like, I can't wait for our kids to go back to school. Like, we've been in this new house for like 2.5 months, and like the whole time that we've been out the summer holidays, I've not been on work in time to work once.
Do you know?
Like 5 past today was the earliest I've been in, because we're not up at like 6:30 making sure they're ready. It's like, 5 more minutes. It's been bad, man.
Whoever invented snooze buttons on alarm clocks, they won't kill him. Especially on your phone when you can put it to 10 minutes.
I think what should happen is each one should get more obnoxious than the last until it finally just gets to the point where you're like, I ain't hitting it again. I can't take this next one.
Do you know the
what I found that I do a couple of times? Say if I set like 2 snoozes, I'll go back asleep, and my brain doesn't wake up yet, and I'll run out of snoozes, and then I'll just sleep again for another hour. And I was like, fuck's sake, I'm late now, I'm going to ring in sick.
I just have Bill on a loop.
Yeah, get up. I used to have one, right? No, as well, I have an alarm clock when because I'm awful at getting up on the morning. The alarm used to go off and it'd go dee-dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee. So you'd snooze it, and then it'd go, time to get up, time to get up.
Ooh.
I'd snooze it again, and then it'd go, ding, 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 ding. Time to get up, time to get, like you're saying again, and then it ended, go, get up now, get up now.
He made them himself. It's just clips of his mum shouting at him, get up, you fucking bastard.
Yeah.
When I was having to set an alarm back years and years ago, because I even when I was working, I always woke up before it went off, but a long while back when I would set an alarm, snooze button was out of the question. And what I would do is I would take one of those wind up freaking alarm deals and take
Did it have bells on top?
Set it across the room. So when you woke up, in order to turn the son of a bitch off, you had to get out of bed and walk over there. So by that time you're awake. You ain't going back to sleep.
Not good.
Oh, dear. Right, so we will go around and see what we're all vaping on. We will start with Mr. Bobo.
I have got usual kind of setup, drag X with some kind of 20 milligram salt in it. Got the big boy with some amatorium that I cannot talk about yet, but it's good. And I have got the Bruce with the Bonza, OG Bonza on, and I've got some Nasty Juice Fat Boy in there as well. And I've got one of those little disposable pod things that everyone hates somewhere as well, but I keep on losing them. And that's pretty much everything. What are you vaping on, Graham?
Okay, I've changed things up. I've still got the Minikin 2s, but I've decided to go for tanks for this week because I was just got fed up with dripping for a while.
So join the tank wankers.
Yeah, I can see why. I got the Kylan 2 Mini, which took me about 5 times to clean out, get rid of an oil taste in it. It's always had this oil taste in, so I'll just put it to the side.
But did you get it from
China? No, got it from E-Sig One.
All right, because normally if you get a clone, clones used to be awful for having leftover fucking residue machine oil in it.
Yeah, so I kind of put it in the ultrasonic about 5 times, heated it up, put the alcohol in, and finally it's gone. And it's actually not a bad tank. And in that, I've got some Glamour. I've got the Aspire Deco with an RDA for vaping. And in that, I've got some Coffee Love, which is the coffee cream. And my new one I got today, Dominican 2 with the Cream Hill on top, Cream Hill 2.
Is that the stock coil one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Dean said they're fantastic, them
I
coils.
bought I haven't opened them yet. The
Oh, the rebuildable.
rebuildable mesh one, not the rebuildable, but the coil one, because that came out a couple of days ago. So I thought, right, finally, I'll get that. And I got Bank Holiday 15, 15% off as well.
Nice.
And in that, I've got some Enlighten, which is 11 pocket. I'll pass it to Bill. Are you vaping on the Fat Rabbit?
Same 3 setups I'm usually on with the same 3 tanks on top of them and the same juice that I usually have in all of them. I'm on the double barrel V4, the Gur, and the Evil Dildo with the Arbiter, and the Dead Rabbit V2, and I've got the Morning one, Bill's Nuts, and VST. Yeah.
Where's your Fat Rabbit?
Where's your Fat Rabbit?
My Fat Rabbit is right there. Up there on the fat shelf, sitting there like a fat dumbass.
It's a leaky dumbass.
It's even more than that. There was a few odd things that I didn't like about it. I don't like trying to get the damn deck off of it as well. I'd rather just unscrew the deck than to try. When you try to you've got to hold of the airflow and you're trying to turn it, and then you realize that it's actually the airflow turning and you're not turning it a quarter turn. And then you think you've got it turned and you're trying to pull it off, but it won't come. And then you try to move it a little bit more, and then you try and it won't come. And then you eventually get it off there. I think that's a pain in the ass also. And, but I guess I'm just one of those people that don't care for the Fat Rabbit. And it has nothing to do with the fact that it's obese. It's just the fact that I don't, and I like rabbits, and I don't really mind fat people or rabbits or whatever else, but I just don't like that tank. I think it's a piece of junk, to be honest with you. And I will throw it over to Benny now that I've had my rant.
There you go. Right. Well, I'm on the Gruss with the Fat Rabbit. That's it. That's going quite well, actually. Corzo's lasted all right. The juice hasn't pissed out all over me, so yeah. And inside that, I've got some. I'll cover that bit over. So I've got some Rice Squad Punks, which Bubbles doesn't like. Yeah.
Yes.
A squad, so I get strawberry, raspberry, blueberry, or something. Also on the Abator Solo with the on the Aegis Solo, and inside that I've got some RY Hawthorne concentrates. I've also got on here.
Boo, get off.
Totally Wicked. Do you know, right? It's a fantastic idea that Totally Wicked's got, that you can take any disposal back to their shop and get rid of it.
Yeah, and where do they get rid of it? In a landfill.
Probably in a bin somewhere, but I don't feel guilty if I'm taking them in there. It's not my problem.
Yeah, it's like now you're putting it on them to
get rid of it, and where are they going to get rid of it to?
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
Not bothered. I've done my bit for the environment.
Get rid of it store.
Do you know, right? No word of a lie. You get that many. There's that many now. Disposable vapes. Every time I get like from EC1, what is it, from Evolution, it's like there's loads of them. Loads of them.
Try owning a vape shop. The amount of fucking calls I get,
Yeah.
the amount of emails, the amount of fucking texts, messages on my own personal Facebook. When I buy a disposable, no.
I got a message. Do you want your juice in a disposable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, it's unbelievable at the moment. So that is me. That is one, and that was tobacco one. It's not too bad. They're not bad actually, these ones, but yeah, it's a disposable one. But The review will be out shortly.
That's right.
So yeah. Right. So we will go through chat. Graham, are you going to do chat?
I can't see chat.
Bobo, do chat.
I'll go through chat. Hello, chat.
I can't even put the glasses on.
Right, we have
I don't know
got.
where the glasses are.
If you haven't typed anything, then you won't get read out. So, above the clouds, hello, share, an advocate for liberty. Hey up me duck. We've got Benny Vapes, some Yorkshire fella, never heard of him, like. Black Country Vapor, Blazing 75. I hope you're well, dude. I hope you're still on the mend. Cheech's Value Custard, hello, share, hello, Fee, hello, Fletch Rowan, Fruit Rider Vapor. We've got Graham, James Riviera, adding extra syllables on there. We've got Nicky Maynard, we've got Nightbot, hello. We've got Rocky Tooney, Scott Morrison, Shrek, Swamp Thing, the Mank, and Vapor Queen Becky. Hello, hello.
Sam from Digby's. Welcome, Sam. He's in. I think that's about. There's a couple of other, Fee.
Stuart Valentine has just popped in as well on my screen.
G'day from us. G'day.
Locked in.
Hello, sir.
It says G-Day. G-Day from OZ.
G'day, my little copper. So,
Graham spelt right, of course. Yes, it is.
Yeah. I won't have a clue, mate, because I'm useless at spelling. Absolutely shite.
That's got to be right because Graham spells his the other way on here. So
yeah, I'm named after a cricketer,
and he's never right. So
Vaxi M82. So
right.
So now we have the Rough Riders or whatever they are that come in the daytime, or that what replay watcher rough.
We do. We have a little bumper. If you are watching on replay, do drop a comment in the comment box after the show and just put in hashtag replay. Yeah, it's easy enough for you.
Hashtag replay Laylee.
Yeah. Hashtag replay Ranger, and you'll get a little bumper like this.
Stuff going on about it.
So we did have a couple of hashtag replay Rangers. We had from last week, we had the Mick from the Late Night Vape Show. I bet Liam was listening to Cuddler's Corner. If you haven't seen that, do go over and listen to the 80s show on a Monday night. Around about 12 o'clock, the witching hour, we have Cuddler's Corner. Then he's put hashtag bubblegum A, so you know what he was doing on after the show. And then he says, net reality smells of disappointment.
Every day from him. Every day on Messenger.
And we had Grumpy Lumpy saying hashtag replay Ranger, and also Sean Lynch said hi Benny. Sean. So yeah, if you want shouting out next week, just drop it in the comments and we'll shout out next week.
What about the rest of us, Sean? Just hi Benny.
Just me,
Ben. Nice one.
Do you know who I am?
Bobo Baggins, mate.
Yes. So you might have seen the title of the show was higher, lower. They don't even know what I put down. I'm just making things up during the week before I put it on, so I have no idea what we're going to talk about. So yeah, and you don't get nothing prepared in this game. So what I thought was, when you're mixing, so a lot of new mixers have the problem of putting it too high or too low and not getting it right. When do you feel that it's the right amount? No, because normally we start off like 2% and then we sort of play around there. When do you know when you mix, when you concentrate is not right? What do you feel like? Because I like to say, when I start getting a bit of a chemical taste, I think I've gone too high. But is there a cut-off point that you think, I put too much in, or not enough in?
It's different per mix though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, say, if you've got a strawberry, lime, and mango, go for a nice like fruity blend, they can all get pushed pretty high because they'll all bounce off each other. But if you've got that same lime and then like stick it in something random like a custard, like that percentage that you'd have in the fruity mix would be completely different to the percentage that you'd have in like that custard mix, wouldn't it?
Yeah, fruits you can usually get, most times in fruits you can push them a little higher, but the thing that it comes down to with some of them is like, even if you push them higher, like with me with strawberry, I can push it high and I can taste it the first couple of days, but then it just kind of, the taste kind of just dissipates and disappears. And so backing it up with another one's better than pushing it high, but
Yeah.
I don't, I think most stuff I don't really, I usually just go in and look at where the average is on stuff, or you can go to the various websites of the actual companies and they give you examples and stuff. But I think everybody's taste buds are different also.
Oh yeah,
What,
yeah.
what your taste buds may say is too high for vanilla, mine may say I can't, I go, another percent up over that or something.
Yeah.
I tend to push high. I quite like the flavors to punch.
Yeah.
Shout. Can't push coffees high.
But some stuff, when you push it high, instead of it actually tasting more, because what you would think in your mind is if I'm at 2% and I taste it this much, logically, if I go to 4%, I should taste it twice as much. But when it comes to flavorings, that's not even
Yeah, so
close.
some flavorings will have a ceiling.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
some flavors will have a lower amount when they first, when they start to kick in properly.
Right, but you gotta kind of find that by trial and error. And I think what he's asking here is how do you know when you've surpassed the ceiling or whether or not you're still below where you need to be? I mean, if you've got it at 3%, how would you know if you're like, well, this isn't right? How would you say, I probably better lower it back down to 2 and try it, or I probably better go up to 4 because this isn't right? What tells you to go up or down once you're at 3 and it's not right?
I think it goes on, like, say, the taste, I suppose, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? You sort of, it's a bit of one.
You've got like 4 or something, 4 or 5 concentrates and something, you know exactly what's in there and you know what levels you're expecting from that, so you'll know which one's out, and you can tell whether it, like, I don't know how you can tell, but you can tell when something's too high or too low.
It tends to come from experience.
Yeah.
Because when I first started, I had no idea what I was doing. I was so confident, this is easy and everything like that. And then that doesn't taste right. Then I didn't know what to do because I didn't do proper single flavor testing to know I could push things.
Yes. So that's another thing to do is, like you say, single flavor testing. But it's like, where are you going to, like Bill says, where do you stop? Do you say, am I going to go higher or am I going to go lower? That's the hardest part to decide. Do you take it up higher and then drop it down? Or do you drop it down and then take it up? Do you know what I mean?
I just personally, I just blame the company that made the flavor concentrate. Yeah. I'm like, this is shit. Never buy it again.
Yeah. Frankenmeiser, I hope you're well. Just be careful out there, buddy. Get yourself down in the cellar, lock yourself in, get yourself in your storm shelter or whatever you've got, because he's just had 2 tornadoes drop a couple of miles from his house. So just be careful out there.
Windsurfing, man.
This is what, sorry?
It'd be a good time to go windsurfing.
Yeah, bloody hell. They've been battered though, haven't they?
Fuck, innit?
I think some of them, jeez. Talk about the ripping roofs off a thing. I'm like, God.
Fucking world's dying, man.
Stuart, just to catch up on this one. Stuart, hip hop is back. I will message him again because he did take a picture and said he'd send it out to you. I'll find out what's happening and get in touch with him, get him out as soon as you can, mate. Because he did say at the beginning of the week he was sending it out. Sorry, Bill. Go on. What are you going to say?
Who?
You said something and then I cut you off.
No, that's all right.
All right.
Hell, at my age, I've forgotten I was even talking.
Swamp Thing's putting, I'm looking for a real strawberry flavour. Any ideas? Graham's the one for this at the moment because he's chasing the strawberry.
But he can't taste it, so he's not the one.
I've ordered about another 6 strawberries because
yeah.
I can't taste.
You want?
I have
combos of strawberries if you want a strawberry.
I'll try combos. Best asking Bill. Bill's the one who's
Yes, he's done the strawberry. He's got strawberry, damn it.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, I got like juicy and my go-to. Well, basically, if I'm gonna do like, especially if I'm wanting a real strawberry, then I'll throw strawberry jam in. But usually, I go with Jungle Flavor Strawberry Sweet and Wonder Flavor Strawberry Juicy. If I put those two in together, it seems to give me the strawberry and it stays there for a while.
Yeah.
But if I really want the strawberry to pop at me real hard, then I throw the strawberry jam in with it also.
So you use them 3 most of the time then, do you?
Most of the time I would just use 2 because usually I don't want, because when you put this in with these 2, you get a real strong strawberry.
It's that layering thing again, use 2
Yes.
3
Yes.
together and stuff like that. If you type in strawberry stone into ELR and everything like that, well, actually, beginners DIY group on Facebook, if you go there, they have a list of all the stones where they're basic, like the perfect peach, the perfect strawberry, and they'll give you different combinations. It's in their documents. So if you go to their documents on the website, sorry, on Facebook, it's got all the stones there. DIY or Die has got a list of stones there as well on the
Yes.
free
What are stones, Graham? He's talking about stones, and he might be a new mix. He doesn't know what a stone is.
A stone is like when you use two or three flavorings to just get one flavor. So it would be like strawberry, ripe, is it TPA? Strawberry,
Strawberry ripe.
Capella.
Yeah.
There's a famous one.
What ripe will work.
3.
The strawberry juicy, I almost always put in. Sometimes I'll use the strawberry ripe.
Yeah, 4% and 3%, and that gave you the old fact. The one that you taste in all the old juices was strawberry sweet and strawberry
ripe.
Yeah.
And you can taste strawberry ripe. A lot of them have strawberry ripe.
It depends on, though, the other thing is, depends on what strawberry flavor you're looking for. You're looking for that one you get in the candy, or you're looking for that one where you take a bite out of a strawberry, or you're looking, because there's different ones.
A lot of people use red touch, don't they?
Faxums 82 says, how do you know when it's been steeped long enough? I'd mix 430 ml dinner lady lemon tart with 50 ml 60 mil PG and 370 mil VG to make 600 mil batch. So how long do you think it needs to steep?
Lemon tart takes about 3 weeks
to
get the best out of it.
Put your nick in straight away and leave. I would leave that 4 weeks.
Yeah, definitely 3 to 4 weeks. If you leave it too long, it goes black.
Yeah.
So if you leave it for 6 months, you go get it, it's black, and I mean it's black as this.
But does it taste off after?
I find that it starts getting a little bit less on the meringue sort of side of things rather than the lemon.
I like it now when it goes dark, like proper dark. It's just it's a bit more like the old school one.
Yes. So you sort of looking at it, you want it to go like a golden colour lemon tart. It goes like a really nice sort of, not as dark as that, but it goes like that sort of.
You see, James Rivera is saying you need to leave it a few months or more. And if you do that, you're saying it turns black.
Yeah. If you leave lemon tart, it goes black. It goes pitch black. I mean, it's really strange. You just, because I've got some Daz Cole. If you have found out, but if you go over onto Chef's Flavors, Daz Cole does lemon tart on there as a one shot, and that's near enough. What is it? Dinner Lady's original lemon tart. You can get it from Dark Star, as they've done a copy of it of Dark Star. Which, because it's an open recipe, you can make it up yourself if you want. You can go over, look for Daz Cole's lemon tart, and you'll find it on there. So yeah, you can find it there as well if you want to try mixing it up yourself. James Riviera, I'm saying going strawberry blind. Only one I can still taste is 1-on-1 strawberry jam.
Strawberry jam comes through. I mean,
I get a slight taste of strawberry with strawberry jam. I really get the jam. If you push it to 3%, you just get that real jammy feel.
Yeah, but it's still, you get the strawberry as well.
Very, very light.
I know I get it out of it, but I get most of the stuff when it says jam on the bottle. I found that that flavor almost always seems to be stronger to mine. The jams, but I don't have that many jams. But the 2 or 3 that I do have, they're a much stronger flavor. You know.
Yeah. Tim's saying Bobo and I will go win save and we can take a video in front bunker.
Good.
We have a couple more. Sam says, "Suck it and see." To be honest, you have to try and then work from there. Go somewhere in the middle of where you think you need to be and work on the mix from there. So yeah, so what you're saying is, get an idea of where you want to be with your mix and sort of percentages, and then sort of play around with it a little bit. It's the hardest thing to do when you first start. Like I say, everybody's saying the same thing. It's the hardest thing to do is percentages, knowing where you're going to put that thing. But look around, use your, where you can, and ELR and vaping community, and ask in places like this if you're really unsure. Flex says he don't like anything than Zeus Black Ice. Well, we've got a little thing for you if you want to try some Black Ice, because we think we know what's in it, don't we, Graham?
Mr. Anderson saying he needs to try to figure out.
I'll know by next week. I've ordered the concentrate, which I think it is, but we'll have it.
Right, yeah. So we might know next week. What? Because we've got.
But the thing is, I've never tasted it.
Right.
But if it's close to the profile, it might just be worth trying it.
Yeah. Mike says he made a really nice coffee mix, but added too much brown sugar on V2. Should I scrap that 30ml mix, or is there something I can do to pull it back? I think sugar one's a little bit hard. If you put brown sugar, is putting too much of it. Can you pull it back?
Even if you try to add PGVG to it, just to weaken it
yeah,
down,
you could dilute it and then up the other
stuff.
Dilute it by 10%, then up
that's taking a risk.
Up all the other flavors by 10%.
Yeah, but they're taking a risk because the fact that what you're possibly doing there is now making it and finding out that really wasn't what the problem was, and now you just got more juice to dump.
Yeah, for a 30ml bottle, Lashy, to be fair.
Yeah.
Set it aside, and if you get something where you can't taste anything, vape it then. Yeah.
Yeah, wait till you get COVID and you can't taste a thing. Dion70 says got some Code Red steeping at the moment.
Yeah, I'd love to know what that tastes like. Everybody seems to be getting it.
Yes, we're sort of working on that one as well.
I'm working on that one as well because what it says on code, what the flavor description that somebody said on one of the live streams was exactly the same as what's on one of the concentrates I've got ordered.
Yes. So we may be cracking Code Red and all. We won't tell you what it is because people do buy it, but we might be able to give you an idea of where to go.
Yeah, but we always promised that if we work out what a juice is, we wouldn't say. But it's going to be a mix. It's going to have other flavors in, especially the Zeus juice won't be just one concentrate; it'll be multiple concentrates. Or custom made.
Could be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, have you ever thought about it? Because you can get custom made concentrates, can't you? Some of them do have made themselves, don't they? You
can actually approach Decadent Vapes. If you approach Decadent Vapes, they'll do that for you. But we talked about flavor art the other day. We're doing the mixes and stuff like that. If they're doing that, they'll probably do a custom flavor for you as well.
How do you make a concentrate?
How do you actually make a concentrate?
Yeah, how does that work? Where does that flavor come from to be a flavor?
It's chemicals. It's different chemicals.
All it is,
yeah. I've got a PDF where it tells you all the chemicals in certain flavors. I've been going through the strawberries to see what chemicals are in strawberries and what would cause the strawberry blindness. Because I'm slightly blind to some raspberries, And if I can work out the two chemicals which match and find out from safety data sheets of which strawberry hasn't got that chemical in, then
Right.
I could crack strawberry blind.
Wouldn't
Ooh,
let strawberry blind just be specific to you?
you'll be on all the
Yeah,
talk
it
shows.
tends to be the same right across the board. What's causing it?
James Rivera saying he has original real flavour strawberry jam with toast. It's almost black. My what is it? Flavour West yellow cake's black.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Must
really
be very
black.
nice.
He's saying SSA Natural White Strawberry is really good. Yeah, that's why mine's gone black.
That's roasted pecans and cream by Wonder Flavors there.
That won't. Oh. Well, it's not going to focus. There you go.
Yeah, Natural White Strawberry. She's saying that's really nice for a candy strawberry. Papa Chiglet, all right. Blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taste of candy.
Maybe you can, if you crack the strawberry blind thing, you could possibly get the vaping Nobel Prize for, cracking the strawberry blind thing.
Yeah.
I think somebody's already done it.
Yeah.
Rocky Tune's got a BK brownie batter shake steeping. And Aitman Duck saying if it's an artificial vanilla, it comes from a beaver's ass. I've heard that. It's come from
I've heard that
beaver's
as well
ass.
before,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
I've never actually heard a beaver say it.
Yeah, it's someone. Do you imagine someone behind it like that going,
Yeah.
"Ooh, little artificial vanilla." Ooh.
You got these little guys that follow beavers around and wait on them to fart.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, got some more.
Oh, Fletcher's got a point.
Yeah. Yeah, he's right. He's saying, Graham, if you've never tried Zeus, how do you know you ordered similar concentrate? It might taste of strawberries.
Well, I won't know, will I?
So you can taste regular strawberries if you just go out and get
Oh, I love strawberries. I absolutely love strawberries, yeah.
But you can't taste it in the vape.
Nope.
It's weird that because a lot of people are strawberry man. They can't taste strawberry. It must be a chemical in it that's doing it. In it that's
Yeah, there was a show last night. DeMillan is chocolate blind.
I wish. God. I mean, I love chocolate, but not in the vape. I can taste some crap. I don't taste chocolate, so I'm not chocolate blind. I just taste crap. I taste like chocolate coming from, that tastes like it come from the beavers behind, basically.
Papa Jiggly saying he quite likes the SSA ripe strawberry.
Mm. And he's going to hate me for this, and avocado for liberty.
An avocado for liberty.
Did I order the strawberry raw? Yeah, I did.
Now, you were just talking about they make them from chemicals. How about when someone like VSO says it's naturally extracted? Then where is it coming?
Yeah, there's a Fresho Free show with VSO flavors on. If you dig on Fresho Free show, Shaggy, is it Swaggy? Shaggy.
Shaggy. It wasn't me.
Scooby-Doo.
It wasn't me.
The whole show, he talks about how it's done and how he breaks down flavors and how he recreates them and stuff. It was a fascinating show to watch. It's 1.5 hours long.
Yeah.
Papa Jiggly's just put in SSA ripe strawberry at 2% and 0.5 a one-on-one strawberry jam is a nice combo.
I've got both of those.
Yeah.
Let's Rowan, you lucky bastard.
Yeah, that's what I was just laughing at. He's put, I'm woman blind. I've not seen my missus in 10 years and she lives with him. And Graham wants to know the person that went up and discovered that a beaver's ass tastes of vanilla. Imagine that. Oh, that tastes of vanilla.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I like vanilla in a vape, and that's what VST has got a lot of in. the vanillin, I think is basically the key to it, because like the vanillin, if you smell it and you get a bottle of vanilla extract and you smell the two side by side, they do have a lot of similar.
Yeah, they have similar smell.
Yeah.
Tim just put in natural extraction using alcohols and removing the alcohol. I know that with the net tobaccos, they put them in, because Les used to do it, you put it in the PG and just leave it. And it soaks into the PG, and then you've got to filter it and filter it and filter it and filter it, steep it again, filter it, and it's just a long ass process going through to get the natural extraction out of it. I'm assuming that it's probably a bit like doing something like that when you're naturally extracting fruits, and that is that you put it in and it.
Well, I think with a fruit or something of that nature, you could process it some, like type stuff in a blender type deal where you just make it into a mash. And
a mash, yeah.
There's that horrible video where there's a girl which makes a vape out of coffee, and you just watch it and you just go, oh my god. She actually gets ground coffee, filters it in for PG, and then strains it out and then vapes it, and you just sit there like that,
Originally, when I first,
it's got over 20,000, 30,000 hits.
Mate, there's one that used to be on which doing the natural extracted tobacco, and he took like a cigar and unrolled it and then did it like that, and I'm like, that when I first saw it, and then I thought, nah, that can't, because he just sort of stuck it into some VG, give it a shake, and then use that. Do you know what I mean? I thought, well,
I would be a little bit worried about that.
You just take a bag of, like pipe tobacco, regular pipe tobacco, and then just put it in with the VG or whatever. You wouldn't have to actually take the leaves and put in, and just leave it in for a while. But the only thing that comes down to there is you're getting
pesticides.
You're getting all of the flavor, but you're getting all of the other crap. And then once you put that in and liquefy it and let it set for a long while, no, it just doesn't sound good.
Yeah, that's like I say with the leaf. That's where you're getting it fresh in it, because there's nothing on the leaf. That's why they do it that.
Well, and maybe if a dog's gone by while it was
maybe pissed on it. Yeah. Rocket Juice says, my wife said she wants me to die a slow, painful death. I said, okay, so you want me to stay? Yeah, Les did do some cracking net tobaccos. It's still going. They're still going. They're still going. I don't think the shop's open yet. I keep messaging Liam, and he's not sure when shop's opening. It might be open. I haven't messaged him for a while, but
is it up your way, shop, is it?
Yeah. It's like 10 minutes from my house.
Charmer.
Yeah, I used to go around on a Saturday and every now and again and see him. Like, do you know what I mean? They've been shut for 2 years. Bro. He gets a pepper from certain concentrates and green from some strawberries.
Yeah, well, a lot of strawberries, from what I've read, are aimed to be a green strawberry. The pepper thing, I haven't got pepper from anything yet.
I've only ever got pepper from some bad nicotine.
Yeah. Not from any ice creams.
Some people say they get it from
I don't know. From what is it, don't they? From Vic Bean. People get
TPA.
Yeah, they get.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I think it's quite nice, but I know some people who do say it contains to a pepper sort of taste. But yeah, that's the only time I've got it was some nicotine that I got, and it was fucking awful. Oh, all you could taste when you're vaping, it was just didn't taste right.
Well, I mean, it seems like that some stuff you could possibly, like if you've got the lemon squeezer and you're squeezing the lemons and you just get that lemon juice, you would think that you could almost take something along those lines, as strong as that is, and then just put in some PG or VG with it and actually.
No.
But you get a flavor, is what I'm saying. You would that flavor would, or a mint. a mint would seem like it wouldn't be that hard to extract, because if you take mint leaves and put them in something, that's real strong. And that's
Yeah, but there's an oil. It's oil, isn't it? It's an oil from a leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're still going to get that flavor out of them. If you soak mint leaves in VG for, say, 6 months,
Yeah.
you probably get mint in it, you know.
Don't do it.
No, I don't think it would taste good, but I'm saying there's certain flavors and there's certain things out there that the stuff is so strong
Mm.
that flavor would probably leak in more. But some stuff, when you dilute it that much and then you try to just let it set for a long while, it, rather than that, the flavor just dissipates and goes away. So now all you've got when you put ground up strawberries in something is you've just got a red bland juice, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Martin Burke says, remember, and he did say the full, that Cape of the Fire pod. I don't know what that was. I did see that. Tim said he looked into creating my own extract flavourings once and did a deep dive, decided it was less of a headache to just not to bother. I think it is. So you've got to be committed to do it. It's a long-ass process, isn't it? We don't put in, there's a YouTube video of a, let's say, hillbilly who put up Carolina Reaper chilies in his mocha coffee vape. He coughs his lungs up for ages. He also snort the chili dust too. Yeah, I did see something like that. Why would you? I have no idea. Macca's RY4 Graham is banging. Love that stuff.
Yeah, soak them in PG for months and then filter them for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's going to work for you at all. I mean, it's yeah, you know, maybe what you do is you get the real thing and set it there beside you. You take a bite out of the strawberry.
Or you just buy one of those for £2.50.
Yeah. It is easier to get concentrates and thing. But yeah, Bill, you probably get a proper strawberry. You might be able to taste it while you're vaping. I don't know. Yeah, maybe right. You could put it in your mouth and vape at the same time.
Vape at the same time and then just get it that way, you know. So.
Fee, she's released a caramel custard apparently.
Let's find it.
She's waiting. Papa Jiggly's waiting for the.
As long as it wasn't a caramel custard RY4, I think Mick just did something along. No, that was a banana caramel RY4, wasn't it?
Yeah, banana. Yeah. We did have Fletch Roy said Mick Mick's posh juice sounds good. That's his new one. That
I got fees up. It was the one from 21st of July.
It says it's got VTA salted caramel in it.
That one.
Yeah, that's it.
From our show.
Yeah, that's what you just said. Yeah, from sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got the butterscotch, Flavora, Premier custard at 2%, salted caramel VTA at 1.75%, sweet cream, that's gorgeous sweet cream at 1%, and vanilla custard 2 at 2%.
It sounds good. It actually sounds quite nice as that, to be fair, doesn't it? It sounds really nice. Might have to give it that a bash myself.
I think I've got everything apart from the salted caramel.
I don't have the custard premium or the salted caramel. But,
yeah.
And I've got about 9 butterscotches, but I don't think I have flavor.
Yeah. Things we put in there. This is where he realised that we're going to be a pain in the ass, basically, doing oil removal. Some need to be removed and have self-contained alcohol extraction, others with special methods to make it safe. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. And that's just your biggest problem when you're trying to do something. You don't really know exactly what you're getting. And some stuff you don't want to vape, and some of that stuff that you don't want to vape, you may be able to eat, but you don't want to vape it. So you can have it go into your stomach, but you don't want it going into your lungs,
Yeah, exactly. That's why some of you had to be really careful with Lorans. Because some of them were oil based, weren't they?
Yeah.
So you have to be really careful with Lorans flavourings.
We remember when we got all those ones.
Yeah, I've still got them. Yeah,
I still got them because I found a website with avoid. It's the ones which have got colours in. You have the colourless ones tend to be safe, but some of them are not good for vaping.
No. No. I
Or
know that. Is it Capella that do? Who does a kitchen range that you can't use for vaping?
Flavor Art.
Is it Flavour Art that do a kitchen range? But some of them are apparently really good.
Well,
Really,
Premier
really cracking.
custard
Right,
cream kitchen range.
Right.
Milk is kitchen range. Cream whipped is kitchen range.
Right.
It's America FA America don't do the kitchen art range. I think it's the diacetyl.
Yeah.
Right. I know there were a really big thing that they were saying do not use the kitchen range.
Yeah, well, that's
Past. Gone.
yeah. It's
As
just
Mick says.
we're okay.
Yeah, as Mick says, if it hasn't got a triangle on it, it don't taste nice.
Bad if you're in the USA, but it's okay if you're over here.
For now.
Right, but the thing about it is when you really get down to it, when you go to order 18650 batteries, it tells you not to use them in a mod, in a vape device.
Yeah.
You know.
Papa Jigger says he agrees. VTA sweet cream, great mouthful, and a true sweet cream.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got that. I love sweet cream.
Yeah, my two favourite sweet creams so far have been 1-on-1 sweet cream and the vape train sweet cream.
Right.
But Bill's got a favourite. Yours is Flavora, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it depends what you want from a sweet cream. I think the vape trains is slightly buttery. It's got a slight butter note.
Right.
I want it to be sweet and creamy. That's the only two things I expect from a sweet cream. Yeah. I don't want a buttery taste. As a matter of fact, I don't necessarily like a buttery taste. And that's one thing that I sometimes get that a lot of people don't get, but for some reason my taste buds pick up popcorn butter in various crap that I vape. And I'm like, I don't know what that flavor is, but it tastes like popcorn butter to me.
Right.
And I've gotten it from a few different things. And
well, that's one of the things
weird.
that a lot of people say when they come into the shop is it smells like popcorn if I'm vaping any kind of bakery thing.
All right.
Like
yeah,
that.
it's like I get that popcorn buttery taste, you know, that where you've sat in there with that big thing of popcorn while you're watching a movie and you're eating it. And it's got that butter just about dripping off of it. And by the time you're done, you got that film and that buttery taste in your mouth. I get that same flavor out of what was the one that there was one that you told me about?
Butter.
Yeah, cookie butter. Yeah. I did cookie butter and I put it in something and I'm like, oh my God. But then after about 2 weeks steep, it was gone.
Yeah.
I think that's why you've got to let it mix and, you got to let the molecules settle then, haven't you? I did notice that just while we're on, someone did put on the mix chat when he was doing his mixing. He did put on there that someone said would put it in an ultrasonic cleaner help with the steeping. Well, that was a bit of a thing that did say that possibly it could, but I remember D.I.Y. did it, said that some people put it in the microwave for a little bit because it agitates the molecules.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it in the microwave. When I first started, I used to put it on I had a little small ultrasonic and I used to put them in every day to give them a shake up every day so I didn't have to sit there and shake them up myself.
You just wait, and on a 90-degree day, you stick it in your golf cart. You're bouncing around all over the place while you're driving out there. It's getting all shook up and everything, and it's hot. And by the time you're home, it should be steeped.
Well, we haven't got a wheel this week, have we? So,
no.
What should we do?
Well, we'll have a look thing in a minute. Hey Up Me Duck must have put in a custard meringue rice pudding. How can you find that on these? Has he got a? Because Fees says I'm vaping your custard meringue rice pudding at the moment. Hey Up Me Duck, have you got a link to that, or do you want to, or can you just tell us what your name is on
or
PLR or whatever?
If Fee has the made it, and
Because Papa Chigley's asking for it as well. Got a link.
yeah.
And Tim's saying, yeah, like popcorn lung, perfectly safe in high percentage in the stomach, but not lungs. However, concentration in vapes were not dangerous. Yeah, it's all fake news, isn't it? It's one thing saying he'll try it in ultrasonic cleaner. Yeah, put it in.
Graham's the one that starts most of that fake shit. So
Oh, right. So it was Papa Chigley's, not.
So it's Papa's recipe.
Yes.
Easy to
because
find.
none of me Dutch recipes are public.
Yeah, he's saying they're not public. Use a milk frother. I've done that as well. Yeah, you use the milk frother.
Basically, the best thing to do, bottom line, is time.
Yeah, Disco uses the milk frother, doesn't she?
Yeah.
It just mixes them. It just mixes them.
Yeah, it mixes
that's all
it
it does.
more, but it really isn't. I mean, bottom line is I've tried some of the can you quicker this or make it, but bottom line is nothing works like making it, setting it up yourself, going back 3 weeks later and picking it up and sporting it in and doing it. So I've gotten to the point now to where I just opened this bottle of VST. And on Friday, by Friday of this week, I'll have made another bottle because I know that it'll take me about that amount of time to get through this bottle. And the other one will be 2 weeks by then, because this one here I made on the 18th, which is 2 weeks steep time, and today is the 1st. So I'm right on schedule with it.
Yeah.
You kind of learn.
Yeah, to make it out in advance if you've got one that
if you've got something that you like, then you just make, I make like 120 mil of that at a time. And bottom line is since I've ate 3 or 4 things, it'll last 120 mil of that will last me about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to share the custard meringue rice pudding, which does look really, really nice. So we've got condensed caramel milk by 101, 2%. Custard
What's that
cream
like?
milk.
That condensed caramel milk? Have you tried that?
Probably. I've never tried that.
No, condensed milk's good, and I like caramel. So
Custard premium from the kitchen range.
Yeah.
Flapper pie from Wonder Flavors, which is the really nice meringue that you get on the top, and the custard with hardly any base. Meringue by Flavor Art at 1.5. Milk Cafe from the kitchen range at 1.
Need to do notes as well, Papa Jiggly's saying.
You know what the sad thing is? That looks really good to me. And yet, when I look at that whole thing and I look down that list, I do not. There's 8 flavors on there. I have none of them.
Yeah.
I'm missing one.
I don't know if I've got flapper pie, to be honest with you. I ain't got rich cinnamon either.
Yeah.
Sweet rice.
You can get rich cinnamon.
I don't have that sweet. I've got a whipped cream. I don't have that one. I don't have any sweet rice. I've got a cinnamon. I don't have that one. I don't have any just milk. I don't have any meringue. I have no flapper pie. I've got custard, but not custard premium. And I've got condensed milk, and I've got caramel, but I don't have condensed caramel milk.
If you're after the rich cinnamon, which is supposed to be the best cinnamon out there, and it's so strong, that's the reason why it's at 0.1. You can pick that up. I think it's about £1.80 at the moment, reduced from £6.80 at Rainbow Vapes.
All right, I'll have a look at that then. Go down to notes because he said there's a shout out there.
I can't. Do I have to read it all?
I'm trying to figure out what the cinnamon.
Shout out Sophie, and thank you for sharing your recipe.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, you just put it up there. It says
this the original recipe, which is Fees, which is cream flavora at 1.
Vanilla pudding. I don't like vanilla pudding.
And the vanilla,
I like vanilla pudding. I've got it. I like it. Yeah.
I didn't like it.
And the sweet rice, that's Flavor Express FE So if anybody's after that, and that is a great.
What's the cinnamon do in
I'm
that?
guessing it's supposed to be like the rice, when you get rice pudding and you put the sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on top.
Yeah.
It just gives it that cinnamon, because
Yeah.
they always sprinkle it on top of a rice pudding, don't they?
You
Yeah.
give it a little bit of a bite.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you, sorry, go.
No, go on. So go on. Sorry.
If you are in the UK at the moment, if you go to Rainbow Vapes, all the flavours are around about £1.20 to £1.80.
They're coming up to sell by date. That's usually when they sell them off.
Yeah, but that doesn't
It
really
doesn't make a
matter.
difference, but that's just if you are worried about sell by dates on things.
So
I
that's
once
what
got.
shit
Have
is.
you ever seen thingy of mango sticky rice that someone did? One of the big, when D.I.Y did the mixing competition. Someone put in mango sticky rice. Everybody raved on about it. It's fucking awful.
The word mango in it. What do you expect?
I bought the concentrate of it from chefs. It were fucking disgusting. Literally, I'm like, how the fuck? And apple butter. I bought apple butter and all that were fucking disgusting as well.
Oh, apple butter is not good. No.
Oh, the
Apple butter.
TTAH apple butter.
It were one that won the mixing competition
Yeah, it's the one
a
with the
couple
H.
of years ago.
Yeah, the one with the H at the end.
Yeah, the apple butter. It were fucking awful. I mixed up 60 ml of it. It got thrown down the drain. So did fucking mango sticky rice as well.
He's turned into a real Yorkshireman, hasn't he, now again?
Honestly, do you know when you're vaping it and you're thinking, this is not nice?
Got
nice at
mango.
all.
How could it be good? It's cat urine.
Don't know. It just didn't go together at all. I thought,
Nothing goes well with cat urine.
yeah.
It's pretty simple.
Everybody's saying they've got 2 out of the 5 flavors on all of them. I've got one. I've got
Papa
this.
Kigley said the cinnamon also gives a slight warm feeling, like baking something that's baked or baked. That's baked.
Yeah. So if you all get together, you can all share it. You'll all have enough for full recipe.
Yeah.
I can make these rice pudding. And mix that up for next week. Oh,
Yeah.
over about 2 weeks, I'll have a go.
Oh yeah.
Actually saying that the recipe I want to mix with these is the is it the croissant?
All right, bring that up.
There's a croissant.
Croissant.
So while he's looking for that, we'll just say that Graham's not going to be here for 2 weeks. He's having a 2-week holiday.
No, that's next month.
Oh, is that next month? All
It's-
right.
It's
I thought it was September.
yeah, September the 31st. I'm going on holiday to the New World.
Yeah. Well, the thing that it comes down to is I'm a little disgusted now. I had those dates marked on my calendar for thank God Graham's gone. And now I've had myself all worked up and now I've got to freaking wait.
Yeah, it's because doors aren't open on New World yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the doors haven't opened.
Flex Roy is saying Boba is Manchester tart has nice flavour from Nevern's range.
Just answer them in the chat, but yeah, if it sounds like your kind of flavour profile, it's definitely worth to go. I really enjoyed it, and it doesn't sound like my flavour profile. So yeah, give it a go.
I tell you what, I've got to say, if they've still got them on offer, them juices, which I need to, if they have, I'm going to buy it, concentrate myself. I bought Manchester, I haven't mixed it up yet, but that nice blast was fucking lovely. I plough through it, absolutely plough through it. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed when it ran out, to be honest with you.
To see if they're on sale. Yeah, they're still on sale for £3.50.
Oh, I might order some up because I put 2 bottles in my cart and then forgot to order them, so I might order them up. But yeah,
In the States, I got an email telling me Bull City's getting ready to have a sale, but I'm not sure exactly what it is because I can't get my email to open.
you know.
But I did get an email saying that they're having a sale. And I went on their site and I couldn't find anything on it yet either, but I'm assuming it's a Labor Day type thing because Monday's Labor Day.
Ah, right.
Usually holidays, they usually have some kind of a sale, you know.
Yeah.
Here we go, found it. That one I looked at and I thought, oh, I think I'll make that.
Oh,
So she's got the two croissants, which I've tried putting those two croissants together, and they do work well. I add different quantities. The raspberry jam by VTA is a really nice raspberry jam, and that's at 2%. The sweet cream VTA, which will add the buttery note to the croissant as well, and the nice surprise. I always want to use that, and I keep on forgetting I've got it. And when I saw it in this recipe, I thought, oh, well, I'm going to try that.
yeah, we'll make
I'll,
so for
I'll
next
have
week. Yeah.
that one up instead because that's the one I'm looking forward to.
Got a white triangle too.
Yeah, you've got to. So what we're going to do is make a recipe with all triangles, because that's what tastes nice. I think it was it? I can't remember who won last week. I'll have to have a watch back. But you haven't got in touch with me, whoever it was. I think it would either Graham? Was it Graham Mabley, or
We
was it?
spun it, and then what's his name won it and said no, and then we went back and spun
Yeah.
it a time.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was that.
You carry on talking. Let me have a quick.
See, Tim wants me to go on a good holiday, a nice holiday. He
Yeah.
says, "Hope you have a great trip." I will.
Yeah,
Game.
yeah.
On surfing.
Hope you have a great couch.
The thing is, the girl I used to play with got in touch with me and asked me if I'm playing. I said yes, and they suddenly turned around and said, "Right, you're the officer." I'm now an officer of the guild again. I was just like, I just want to play. I don't want to organize things.
I'm just up to part now. Ooh,
Didn't
okay.
tell him I can't organize stuff. I'm on vacation. I'm on holiday.
Holidays.
It'll be National Lampoon's Graham's holiday.
There you go. I'll put the croissant in the
So,
chat. And I'll put the Papa's custard meringue rice in chat as well. And if you go to his notes, he's got a link to Fee's recipe as well. If you can make that, but apparently
yeah, it was Graham. Graham, it was. I thought it was.
Yeah.
So if you are watching, Graham, you never got in touch with me. So do get in touch if you would like your offering, because like I say, I don't know if you picked it up. BennyBapes10@gmail.com. Yeah, he's off to Mix to learn how. Yeah, we'll go watch Mix Show. While we're on as well, we'll give a shout out. There was a show last night, Mr. B, and the lads over there was doing a show. They did shout me out because I'm 15 away from 1,000. So thank you very much, Mr. B, Aidan, and Futurefly, Harley, for shouting me out. Do go, because same again, Mr. B is not far from being at the 1,000. There's a few of us. There's skin that's we're all sort of getting up to that 1,000 sort of mark. You know, so it'd be good to get a few more of us newer casters over that 1,000. You know, so if you can go over Mr. B, Skint and all that, you know, go drop him a sub if you are there, because they were kind enough to shout me out. That would be good. Get
He
everybody.
doesn't have to be here for me to poke fun at him. That's,
Yeah.
I'll still badmouth Graham. He doesn't have to be around. I mean, I don't, you know. It's not like I'm talking behind his back. He can go watch the replay and be a replay danger ranger or whatever.
Yeah.
No.
I'm in danger.
Danger, danger, danger,
Ranger,
Mr. Robinson.
Ranger, Will Robinson.
Yeah.
Dr. What was the doctor? Dr. Smith. Yeah.
Just have a look at what we've got.
A fruit salad melody for July 4th called Star Spangled Fruit Salad using Alpine strawberry. Rocky Tooney, Alpine strawberry is, according to Graham, just the stalk of the strawberry.
No, I get a top end on it.
Do you?
Yeah.
You tasted the stalk.
I've got notes on it somewhere. Probably did.
I remember when you first got it, because you got it because you're like, everybody told you if you're strawberry blind.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. I said I tasted the earth and the worms and everything.
You promised me the earth and you give me nothing.
Yeah, you gave me alpine strawberry.
Yeah.
One day, lad, all this will be yours. Walk the curtains.
I'm glad I didn't have to pay for that. I got that in, was it a 20 quid lucky bag, Flavora lucky bag. Remember that show when we bought those lucky bags and we were just going,
yeah.
I got this.
Oh yeah.
I'm
This
just
anyway.
for it now.
Love alpine myself, and I'm not big on SB. What's SB? Strawberry blind?
Shit bag.
Scrotum beaver?
Saggy Balsa.
Come on, Graham, jump in here.
Here we go. This is a recipe and a half. Star Spangled
Fruit salad.
Salad. It's a cult.
Oh, it's a VSO one. Yes.
Uh,
If you only put that blueberry in at 2.5 and it's the old one, you're not going to taste it.
So we've got Alpine Strawberry by Flavora, Banana by Flavora, Blueberry by VSO. So that's most of the UK out.
Yeah, you could leave that out though.
Yeah.
Candy Roll. I'm not too sure what Candy Roll is.
I guess it's a candy that rolls.
Pineapple by Flavora, Strawberry Sweet by Jungle Flavors, which I hear quite a lot of people like. Super Sweet, Watermelon by Flavora, and Wild Melon by Flavora. Those are the two that D.I.Y Die uses in his watermelon.
Yeah, the VSO blueberry, I have the original one now. He's come out with the second version. I don't have to use, but with it, in order to get that to really come out much at all, you had to push it to at least 6 to 8% just to be able. So if it's only in at 2.5, I'd say you could probably wiggle something else in there and get, because it's not really that strong at 2.5 at all. You know?
Well, they've got the V2 now,
Yeah, the V2 is stronger.
which is 2%. I was
Right.
looking at their website yesterday.
But the original one, you really had to push to get it. You know, but boy, when you pushed it and got it, it was well worth it. But you know, you had to push it to get it. You know.
Yeah, well, the blueberries in his raw range as well, which is the undiluted. I think it's $15 for an undiluted blueberry. So if you like that VSO blueberry and you're from America, that's going to be a great one to get.
Yeah, I wouldn't figure it was, and like I said, it would. As a matter of fact, with it being 2.5%, it's. I probably wouldn't taste it, but you know, like I said, in a lot of cases, stuff that's in there you don't necessarily sometimes taste. They just boost. You know.
Yeah. Graham says watermelon. Watermelon's quite nice from D.I.Y. It's not bad.
I found it a little bit sweet.
Yeah, I didn't think that was bad. Quite refreshing.
Mm.
Right, so like I say, Graham will get in touch with me, and I will get these out. If you would like to enter this week, you will get laced. It is a 250ml bottle. You will need your VG, PG, and nicotine. It will come COVID safe. It will be all disinfected and cleaned and everything. Don't have been open. It's all sealed up. You will also get a V Juice tuned in cherry. It's in 3mg, and you will also get a V Juice Purple Rain.
I got a question. As a rather ignorant type old guy, when you show those and you say you'll get a 250ml bottle, I only see this much stuff in the bottom. Have you already vaped the rest of that and you're giving them the bottom part left of
No,
the
that's
bottle?
a concentrate. That's a concentrate at the bottom.
So you just fill the rest of that with?
So you put your VG, PG, whatever ratio, it tells you on there. Everything that you need to know.
It's like a one shot, but in a big bottle.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it
just
tells you how to do it.
fill out the rest of that. You know, see, we don't have those type things here.
Yeah. So you jump your VG and PG in it, and away you go. So if you do want this, you type this word in. I'll play this first as well, because it is for UK residents only. There you go. We'll show this. UK residents only. Casters says final. Free to enter. You'll get it when you get it because I don't always go to post office. So yeah. And that's it. So that's the rules. UK only, unfortunately. I do apologise for that. Zippy. And we're back. So you need to type in chat this. Type that. Type it once. The keyword is salty balls.
Why?
Because I just heard Bill saying salty balls, so
I said salty balls.
yeah.
No, Bobo said salty
Oh,
balls.
it's salty Bob that says. I know. I heard
He
someone
said
say.
saggy ballsack.
Oh, I just heard someone say salty ball. It missed me hearing. So if you do want to be entered, do type in salty balls, and I'll get that to through to you as soon as I can. But like I say, you will need PG, VG, and nicotine. So you can either go with the 72 milligram, or if you've got some, or you will need to put some, get some Nick shots. I think it'd be something like 4 Nick shots or something, won't it? I think.
About 200 ml bottle.
Yeah, it says.
We'll need 4 18 milligram nicotine shots to be 3 milligram.
Yeah, I think that's what it says. 38 mil of 20 milligram. If you're using 20 milligrams, so yeah, so you probably will for this. Yeah, I'm scared of pillar boxes. Yeah, I am, mate. Oh, that was it was Tim that. But I know someone had put salty balls. So if you do want it, like I say, type in the chat salty balls. Suck 'em, I suck at salty balls. Put them in your mouth and suck 'em.
Like a buzzer sending you off. No.
Ding.
Bobo, you're on a show.
No, sorry, I've just found out one of my customers was in a bad car crash the other day, man.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, sorry. Fuck.
It
Yeah,
is cheap, free shit. Doesn't cost you a penny. If you enter, I will send it out to you. Not a problem.
yeah. And then he'll tell us all your real name.
Yeah. So, like I say, UK only, unfortunately, because it's just at the moment it's ridiculous to send things abroad. Absolutely ridiculous. So, Graham, have you done any mixing lately?
Not this. I've just been messing around with creams and strawberries.
How's it going with that cream and strawberry? If you don't know what's happening with the cream and strawberry thing, Gate, it is that the Live Lounge Liquids and Mr. Shrek has challenged Graham to a strawberry cream mix-off.
It feels like I'm being bullied.
Yeah. So, yeah.
They could have challenged me to a raspberry cream.
Yeah.
So when does this come to?
We've got 7 weeks. There's a Live Lounge Mixing Collective, which is an old Facebook group that they've taken over. And if you pop on there, you can ask for a sample and become a judge. Sending out about 20 bottles. I'd suggest they send out 9.
Isn't that kind of, and I mean, aren't you kind of getting screwed there if it's Live Lounge's thing that you can get to become a judge on? Aren't all those people going to be Live Lounge fans? So aren't they going to vote for his?
They're just going to get bottles A and B.
Yeah, but
Thing
they
is,
can
the
tell if
live-
the label's
the-
crooked and all the other stuff, then they're going to know it's your bottle.
Patrick, you hope you're well, buddy?
No, I'm not confident at all. I just pretend to be confident about it. I'm just sitting there like that. I've got the cream down. I know what cream I'm using. It's just getting the strawberry right. And I'm going to put a little twist on it anyway to make it
No,
feel...
it's just strawberry and cream.
Oh, no,
no twists.
they've already changed the rules because
Ah, right.
they went, our cream's a little bit custardy. I was like, hang on, that's custard.
It's not a custard.
Yeah. Cheechy's saying no one's got his new address. He don't want no one wobbling his windows. Fletcher Roy saying hashtag Graham's going down. So the last call for this then, you will get lace, which is a strawberry laces, and V-Juice cherry tunes. That's supposed to be really nice, that cherry tunes.
It's
Or
all right to be
tune
fair.
and cherry. Tune and cherry. I did buy them, and I bought a box of them to give away, so these are the last two that are left. And Purple Rain. So that's what we get. So your last chance, do type in salty balls if you do want this. Last call.
That candy roll sounds interesting. I might pick that up because I need to get a couple of concentrates from Rainbow Vapes. That sounds like something I've been after for a while.
Well, what is it? We've worked out what it is.
Yeah, it's a kind of a dry candy sweet. I'm thinking it probably just like the
Kind of sounded like pixie stick type things where you got you got that dry stuff when you break open.
well, that came kind of more like pears. This sounds like it's unflavored.
Last call in chat for your salty balls. Last call for salty balls.
You salty balls candy stick.
So right, we're gonna roll it, and it's Mike Haynes. Well done, Mike. Well
Right.
done,
Mike Ains.
Mike Haynes. Well done. Would you like it? I'm sure you will. I'm sure you would like it. If you're still in chat, just you know what to do. Email me at
Salty Balls Benny.
yeah, yeah.
Was that after that Saturday Night Live skit that they did?
It's what is it in it? South Park. The chef did salty balls.
They had an old Saturday Night Live skit too, where they were sitting there and they were talking about it was like Christmas time, and he always made his salty balls.
Yeah.
One of the things it says love hearts maybe. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Love hearts. Right. So no problems, Mike. If you do drop me an email with your address, I think I've still got it because you've won before on NUVS, I think it was.
I will get to find out what Mike Haynes' real name really is.
Yeah.
Bob Fredrickson.
That's no problems. We are going to wrap it up now anyway because we've a couple of minutes. So by the time we've gone round and said our goodbyes, that'll be fantastic. So we will start with the chair.
What are we doing here?
Well, since 9:05, I've had no idea what we're doing here, mate. But...
I haven't figured it out the whole show, so it's thanks everybody in chat for the input and the questions and the comments and the salty balls. And I think we've got a show this Sunday night, and we'll be here, and then we're off for a couple of weeks. So if you want your late night vape show fix on Sundays, hit this week. I will throw it over to Bilbo.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, nice one for coming in. Again, it absolutely flies in, even though I was distracted a bit at the end there. But yeah, thank you very much for being a boss little show. Nice one, casters. Thank you very much, lads. I enjoyed this little Wednesday night session, and I'll see you next week. I'll pass it over to Graham.
Cheers. Well, you can catch us over on Monkey on Juice. If you need any help at all, just join the channel, ask a question. We have Nick Nevins, Liam, and myself, and we all will help you with any questions you have. If you're just starting and you need some help, I'm quite happily put some of my time back and do a Zoom call with you. If you don't want to do a Zoom call, you can just message me and I can help you start mixing. You can catch my one shots over at D.I.Y Flavor Chasers. If you like coffee, cafe love,
It's getting like fucking Liam, this.
Well, he's away, so I'm just
He's
taking
gone.
over. The Cafe Love is my all-day vape, and it's still lovely. And if you want my short fills, Amatorium, just type Amatorium into Google, and you'll be able to see there. And if you haven't voted on Vapor Round Awards,
You've only got till Friday.
we've got till Friday. Amatorium is listed under Best and Up Upcoming Brand. So I'll pass it to Benny.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you very much, chat. No, it's Mixing's wheels, because Graham's wheel is on. It's got a flat tyre.
I'll log into it.
It's got a flat tyre, so we couldn't spin it tonight, unfortunately. So that's why there was no mixing wheel. But it will be back next week. So thank you very much in chat for joining us. It's been absolutely fantastic. Thank you, all my fellow casters. Don't forget to check out all the links that have been scrolling through for different mixers that have been on for their one-shots. Also go over and try Liam's Twisted Imagination and Sherlock Holmes one-shots. Also try, if you're over in Canada and you want to get some from over there, do check out Zippy's lines, and also Graham's is over there. Do go over and vote for Amatorium. It'd be absolutely fantastic if we could at least get him, up near the top. It'd do so much for his business. Don't forget, you can also use Benny Vapes 10 for 10% off if you do want to try some. Lemon Pocket is fantastic, and everybody's raving on about this glamour. So go over there, use Benny Vapes 10 for 10% off. You can find us on Saturday night on OGA. What's it called now? What's it? Saturday night? What's it called? Sure.
The vaping community. It's on Tam Vape's channel.
Yep. So I will be on there on Saturday night. What time is it? Our time?
11.
So 11 o'clock on Saturday night, I will be on the vaping community show. So come over if you are still up and you fancy a little bit of chat on a Saturday night. That'll be absolutely fantastic. So we will see you again next week. Same time, same channel, and it's a bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.